Hello everyone, I am Vaz and welcome to my first ever video. I really should have painted my nails for this. Anyway, a few things about me is I'm a fairly big Lego fan, as you can see by this. You can see me, hello. I don't actually have that many sets, but I am a very big Ahsoka Tano fan, so I have all the new sets to do with her. I don't have the old ones yet though, and by a big Ahsoka fan I mean a big Ahsoka fan. And today's video is me figuring out if it's possible for me to make a upscaled Ahsoka Tano figure and try and keep the camera in focus. I've been watching a lot of Minifig Jez's videos and he has done such a good job of creating these upscaled minifigs, just like the set, which I'll pop up here. But the biggest problem with this that I think is going to be is the Lego figure head, because the piece that they use in the builds only comes in like 5 different colours. There is a colour that has orange in the name, but I'm looking for orange. I'll bring out my Ahsokas from this. Oh, Sabine's fallen. And the one from this set. As we can see here, I have 4 different types of Ahsoka Tano in Lego form. We have the younger Ahsoka, which is in the newer set, which I really like, but obviously with these legs, I don't really want to design a full new leg piece, so I'd rather stick to the bigger legs. So these are the 3 that we've got to work with. We've got the Clone Wars one. I do not have the Rebels one. I wish I had the Rebels one. And I also don't have the Padawan with the like tube top. I think she has normal legs because she's an older figure. I have these 2 Rosario Dawson ones. I don't think I'll be doing the Rosario Dawson. I love Rosario Dawson and her portrayal of Ahsoka, but there's just a lot of like printing and I don't know. I prefer the Lekkus. Lekku? I don't think I've ever said that word out loud. The Lekkus? This piece. I prefer the bigger ones. Even in the show, like I prefer the bigger ones, and obviously it's a big headpiece, so I'm not going to get into the politics of Star Wars and the Lekkus sizes, but I think this is the one I'm going to want to go for. So if we have a closer look, as we can see, her skin is very orange and I would prefer just having the orange piece. I also don't want to be buying that much for this, so I'm going to go off of what I already have, which is a fair amount of stuff. I don't think it'll be enough, but I'll be pushing it. So I did look and we do not have this piece at all. I've not done much planning about this, but I think I'm going to have to go by a 1x3 slope piece. I'll pop up here, but that means that would need to get how many? Like 32 of those pieces just to do the head. So I think I'll focus on the body first. If we look just at her body, she has grey legs, a blue torso with orange arms. I think the orange is going to be the hardest part, but it's good that we have the grey hand pieces. So I think this will be fairly easy to do, apart from the printing, which I'm hoping to do with a Cricut. We'll see how that goes. She's got printing in the back, but she's actually not got it on her arms, which in this case is a good thing, because if I was doing like Rosario Dawson here, she has like lots and lots of printing, which I would rather not do. I may actually not need 32 if I'm not showing the sides. Okay, that's going to be something I'm going to have to look up and work out if I actually do have enough stuff for that. And also another like thing that's from my brain is that I want these, so obviously I'm going to build this out of Lego. I would prefer that they were different coloured pieces instead of printing. Obviously it's printing, this is not upscaled, so I'm going to be looking out pieces for that. Okay, so I found my box with the orange in it, and there's very little orange. Oh, focus. I took out all the pieces that would be needed for the build, for the arms and the head, and this is all I've got. But I did find a bricklink for about £5 for all the pieces that I need, and it's on one lot. They just don't have this piece, which is the piece I need for the face. I need 4 of them one side and then 4 on the other side to build up that face. So I'm going to have to buy that somewhere else. But I also don't have any of the dark blue pieces that I need. for the full of the, oh hello, the torso, the pants, whatever that is, and the hair. I have all the white, I have all the grey for the hands, for the feet, but I just don't have any of the blue. So this might cost a wee bit more than I was expecting, but I'm going to build the torso out of blocks I already have to work out the amount of stuff that I need for the torso, and then I can go back to Bricklink and buy, hopefully in the same lot, these orange pieces, the 1x3. I have the build instructions for the 40469 minifigure. I know there is a compartment in here. I think there's a compartment in here that's like a play feature, which I obviously don't need. I have to build it out of a mixture of blocks just so I can see the actual shape of it. I could not for the life of me find a 10x1, so I'm using a 8x1 and a 1x2 to build it. It's so warm today. I picked the warmest day to do this. It's kind of hard building with a camera on your face. Yeah, that works. The maths is mathing. Okay. There's the base. Ooh. I know it's not the right pieces. It's just me working out what I'm doing, but this is exciting. I'm hoping this will work. Looking closer at the instructions, I don't think it's a play feature. I think it's just how they get the sides of the minifig to look angled, which makes sense. A wee bit more complicated than I thought it was going to be. I might do quite a bit of tweaking to this. Okay, I definitely don't have enough of these pieces here on this, but I can like play a wee bit of pretend. And oh, that's a snot piece. Oops, non-snot piece. Put that in there. And then I've got loads of these pieces, so I'm just using them as filler. Kinda. It's obviously not got the angle, but I'm going to try and remember that this is this piece when I'm ordering. Okay, I finished building it. I definitely under-engineered this quite a bit. I changed all this bit and it sits pretty well. Obviously I don't have the piece that goes here, so it's a wee bit iffy looking, but it should be fine. I think I'm going to order the pieces. This bit in the middle is going to stay the same. I might kind of like this. I think it's fine. I think it works. Might need something in here just for stability. This bit is just the same as this bit, so I think I'll try and see how much it's going to cost to get all these pieces, and I'll take this apart. Oh, that is disgusting. I got a bit carried away and made the headpiece, the lekus. This might cost me a fortune. I don't even know if half these parts are easy to get or not. You can see me. Hi! It was really fun making it, so I'm hoping I can buy all these pieces. Look how cute it looks! And hopefully the clearance and the lekus and the body is okay. I know the front will definitely be okay. I don't know about the back. Okay, it looks like some of these bricks don't actually exist in the dark blue colour, so I'm going to go for it and replace these ones. Like it's this piece, so I'll just delete these ones. This piece is not available, so I might just make it white. Yeah, that doesn't change too much. I just found out I have a lot of these pieces, so I'm going to try and swap this piece here. I'm not sure if it's available or not, but I'm going to swap it with this piece instead. I also appreciate the wee traces here. Hi baby. I actually really like how that looks because I've added, oh sorry, I've added the white studs here, like flat studs, and it makes more of that shape. To be fair, she's not really got that shape at the bottom, but it adds. This piece here doesn't exist, which is so annoying. I don't actually know what to change that with because I really like this piece. I do have it in white, but that won't add the look I'm looking for. Maybe just a flat stud at the top. Oh, or two angled studs. We'll see. These studs, the wee sloped 1x1s look really good there instead. This piece as well, if I can get it, this piece here doesn't exist in the blue either, so I'm just going to change this into a double white because I actually own that in my collection. This piece here as well, I guess I'll just put in a stud in there, or like a plate, 1x1 plate. Now this modified tile piece, oh, if I can get it, see, this is my main problem, I can't work out how to do this. This exists in dark blue. I think I'll do that here, and maybe I'll put the white, is that legal? If I can work out how to do it. Nope. 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 No. I can never understand it. Oh, it does! Okay. Okay, I like that, that's fine. And I'll do that on the other side as well. That's me replaced all the ones, which wasn't that bad. And I'll just make a wish list and see which ones I can replace or I don't need and all that. We're back again, we do not have these pieces, but let's see what I have in my collection. I have this sloped piece here, which can go in the middle and then something on the sides, hopefully. I end up just putting that sloped piece and then these two down here. That looks fine. I'm gonna go through these and see if I have any of the pieces for the white. Hopefully I do, because I have a wee bit of white. For all the ones I have, it's gonna cost me a pretty penny for the rest of them, so I'm gonna go back through and pick out the most expensive pieces and try and replace it with something a bit cheaper, just to keep it on the lower end, because this is turning out to be a wee bit more expensive than I thought. These pieces here cost about £2 each, and I'm not spending that, so I'm going to replace it with something a bit cheaper. This piece here is also pretty hard to find, so I think I'm going to remove that piece and put something else that's not going to look as nice, but it is what it is. Okay, it's not anywhere near as nice. It's all pieces that I actually have on hand, so I don't need to buy those pieces. Okay, I'm actually going to make the feet in this video too, because I'm worried that I will not have enough of the grey for the feet or the legs. Okay, I know I don't have like the round part. I'll pop up on screen right now, but like, see how it's like round at the top? I definitely don't have those pieces, so I'll need to order them as well, and there's like 10 on each leg. Ooh, this is gonna be about £50, I bet you. It's gonna be £50, maybe more. I've done about this much of the legs. I've been really like using different blocks in here, but I'm trying to keep them as uniform as possible. Okay, I finished up these legs to the best of my ability. I did find quite a few of these half pieces, which I've just put on for now. I'm going to work out how much I need for each of these. I know it's 10, but I'm going to use these, I think, at the top, because you can't see them anyway. I also did the mechanism. I'm going to change it and just make it really simple, because I don't have those pieces and I can't be ordering them either. So I think this will work just fine, like that'll go in there. These might be too long, but I do have other pieces of these. I'll just put them on for now. I also need to order this piece again, because I only have one and that's what holds like the pants situation. I also need to calculate how all the pieces of the pants and put them into my order list. Yeah. But look how cute it looks. This is making me want to spend the money, because they're so cute. I also kind of wanted to cover these up, but I'm going to leave that to the end and see if I actually do want to cover them up. But look, it's Ahsoka, kind of, almost, like 1%. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully the next video I'll have ordered and received everything, or at least some of the stuff, and be making it. Bye! Oh, my light came off. Bye!